I am so fab. It's your girl Cookie. Fuck you thought, bitch.
What's up, Wagwan? Welcome back to Cookie's World. So, in today's video, I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot on my chest. I got a lot on my peripherals. I got a lot on my mind. There's a lot to say. We're gonna start with James Charles. Is he a beauty guru or why is he pregnant? Why is he doing a video of him being pregnant for 24 hours? I don't know. A lot of people can take it as him making a joke of motherhood, or it could be him just experimenting with as being a gay man. I have no idea. But I personally was not fond of the idea. But then, who am I to speak? I am literally a tiny YouTuber. So I'm pretty sure what I say won't make much sense or much of a difference. But what I really wanted to talk about is stigmas. Now, we live in a world today where comparing the world back then to the world today, I can say there is a lot of changes, and this is something I constantly think about. Are these changes good that our societies have, or are these changes bad? Because way back in the day, if you were a doctor or a nurse, you can't, as a doctor or nurse, you can't do certain things. You're held here. As a doctor and a nurse, you're held here. As a teacher, you're held here. And in today's society, teachers are looked down on. Doctors and nurses are up there. If you have a tattoo, or you're not educational, you're not this, you're not that. If a teacher is not allowed to have a life outside of being a teacher. Like, you're a teacher, all you're supposed to do is go to work, teach people's kids, take crap from parents, and then you're supposed to just go home and do it the next day. You're not supposed to go out have dinner. You're not supposed to have tattoos. You're not supposed to swear. You're not supposed to have a certain lifestyle per se and being a teacher. And I can understand that to an extent. I love this hair so much. This hair company needs to sponsor me. Anyways, yes, this is Makeup and Gossip, and I'm gonna do my makeup while I talk to y'all about my feelings. Going through all my colorful palettes. We're gonna talk to y'all about my feelings towards this, because I personally do not like this stigma, and as a teacher, an educator myself, I pride myself on teaching. Listen, I'm a very good teacher. I think teaching should be fun. I think kids should and kids need to enjoy teaching. Kids need to have fun in the world of teaching. Kids need to, always feel comfortable, right, when learning, and not every child learns the same way. But as a teacher, I can't have a life outside of teaching. I remember parents calling me 10, 11, 12, 1 in the morning. Like, I'm not supposed to be sleeping. 5 o'clock in the morning, parents are calling me like, what? I don't like that. And then you have a lot of parents that look down. When I say look down, they look down on you as a teacher if you are not, how should I put this? If you are not, if you have a tattoo, if they see you as a party, it's like, oh, a teacher goes to a party? A teacher is supposed to have a life? A teacher is out at dinner? Really? This is 2021. You people need to behave better. Like, you people need to behave much, much better. I personally really don't like it. A teacher is not supposed to be a model. A teacher is not supposed to go to bars, have a drink. It's just like we're seen as these house-ridden things, and we're just supposed to go home, plan lessons for the next day, and there's little to no appreciation for teachers. And I'm just gonna say it. Little to no appreciation. And even, this is what gets me, even the persons who are teachers themselves and have children, you know, they give the most trouble. Some of them, they're teachers, they have children, and you're teaching their child, they're giving you the most trouble. How does that make sense? How is that even remotely possible? I don't. I remember when everyone was bashing Cardi B for wanting to become a teacher because of how she is. She's very, in Jamaican terms, vulgar. She's loud. I think Cardi B would be an excellent teacher. You know why? Because she would teach realistically. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. She has a lot of experiences, and certain kids in the classroom that are of a rougher background, she would know how to handle them. She would definitely know how to handle the rougher kids in the class, because guess what? She has the experience. You know what I mean? So it's just like, why are teachers, like, we are held on a pedestal, which we should be, because if it wasn't for teachers, none of you people out there would be where you are today. None of you doctors, nurses, pediatricians, none of you would be where you are without a teacher. So I think teachers should be held in high regard. Teachers should be the highest paid people on this planet. Not even in Jamaica, on the planet. Teachers should be the highest. We should be paid more than CEOs. Who made you become a CEO? You had to go to school. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Now, for someone with me who has a lot of anxiety, and I'm getting more comfortable like talking on YouTube and talking on, not on YouTube, on camera, and posting my videos, I got a call today. Miss, said, because my students still call me, even though I'm no longer, I get teaching a break, my students still call me. They call me every single day. When I say they call me every day, they call me every single day. Miss, I heard you have a channel on YouTube called Cookies World. I was like, whoever told you that, tell them to mind their business and stop watching me. Obviously, this is a parent that told their child that Miss Sharon is on YouTube and Miss Sharon has a YouTube, which I don't have a problem with. But when the child called me and asked me that, I was in shock. Like, why are parents, like, these are little kids. I know they know how to work YouTube, but I'm not friends with any of these kids. I don't save any of these kids' numbers to my phone. So how would your child know that I'm on YouTube? And what it is your business? You can watch my video, give it a like and subscribe, listen to my views and my opinion. But yeah, I think teachers need a break, like a genuinely well-deserved break from all the societal stuff. We need to be treated better. We needed to be respected more. And teachers, we need to come out of this thing where teachers aren't allowed to have a life. Teachers aren't allowed to live how they choose to live. We need to stop that, because we're adults. We're all adults. And adults are acting worse than kids. I see someone post this on Facebook that our generation is the most childish generation I've ever met. And that's true. Becoming an adult, I thought it would be like my mother, where I would be so, you know, more, I don't even know the term. If I find the term, I'll let you know. But the adults in this generation are not adults. They don't act like adults. They don't behave like adults. They behave like high school kids. Who's the popular one, who has more money, who can bring the newest toy to school, who has the nicest this, who has the nicest that. I am always clearly very annoyed with those people. Highly, highly annoyed. So, here's something else I don't like. I don't like that people will stereotype you based on your job description as well. This is something I hate, and I will always hate. Why are you stereotyping me based on my job description? I think I spoke about this in a previous video. Why do you need to stereotype me based on my job description? What does my job description have to do with you? It's the same thing basically. I'm supposed to be a teacher and I'm not supposed to be doing certain things. That's my business. You have teachers that are scammers. You have police officers that are scammers. We all know this. Police are the most thieves, the biggest thieves. I should know. Anyways, I don't understand the society we live in today. It bothers me. And as a young person, I don't know why older people need to stereotype and disrespect us younger people. Like, leave us alone. Our generation is different from yours. Like, what? Your generation did not have electronics. We came into electronics and we're evolving with the electronics. Like, shut up. Shut up. And for all those who are watching me, hi, thank you for being a fan. Thank you for, being a part of my world. Because obviously you guys like me. You guys like to see me. And for whatever reason, you just need to watch me. So thank you for being a fan. And you're always welcome to be a part of my world and my journey. And I'm going to have a message for all those watching. If you have nothing positive to say about me, if what I'm doing bothers you, if me starting a channel to help myself physically and you have a problem with it, you're gonna have discussions about me. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. If you're gonna go out of your way to literally like talk about me, oh, your teacher has this, your teacher is doing that, like, I don't know why. If the discussion isn't positive, if it's positive, thank you, I appreciate you. But if it's not, it's that simple. It's that simple. I don't need any negativity in my life at all. I have a lot of it. I told my story on this channel because I wanted to. I thought it was something that I needed to say, I needed to tell, because it's my story, it's mine to tell, and you have a problem with me telling my story. That's it. I can't do anything else. I can't do anything else. No, there's something else that I want to talk about. Alright, and this is from Pajama Billionaire again. My success should be motivation for the youths to want and be more, but most of them see it as hype because it's not humble, and I should be more humble. They are not used to seeing people this young doing this and living like this, especially in Jamaica. Let me stop there. Now, Pajama Billionaire doesn't understand how he speaks. He doesn't understand how he portrays himself. And I kind of get that he doesn't understand how he looks. Now, Pajama Billionaire, when he's talking as if he's insulting everyone who isn't trading. Ooh, that's shiny. He's talking and insulting everyone who is not trading. And I personally, I follow him and I am a fan of his work. But what I'm not a fan of is how he speaks to people. There's a lot of time I'll be scrolling through his posts to see his motivation for the day, and then I'll come across something and my battery died. So, as I was saying, he doesn't understand how he comes across when he's talking to people. Like, I can understand why people is telling him to humble himself, but again, this is just how he expresses his riches. That's just how he expresses his success, and no one should be judged for um how they want to show their success. But if you're going to show your success and then you're going to be like, look at all this money I made, you are an idiot if you're not making this in 2021, I am the only one doing this. Nah, that's where I can see where people's gonna be like, you kind of need to humble yourself a little bit. Just like humble yourself, pajama billionaire, because guess what, you're not the only one who's making money off forex. You're not the only one that is doing something successful with your life, and trading isn't the only thing. But that's your thing, and I guess, and I get that you're selling it, but how you're selling it comes off offensive, even to me, who does it. I've started following you before I knew what trading really was. I always saw it when I was overseas, and I was like, I want to get into that, but I didn't really look into it until the pandemic. I still had a job during the pandemic, but I didn't really look into it till, you know, I saw it blow up a little bit more on the internet. And your statement, your words aren't very humbling. Your words are very insulting. Your words are very disrespectful in a sense. I mean, if anyone follows him, you know how he talks, you know how he is, and he shows off like, all right, I'm going to go buy myself this because I made this, and you can't buy this, because that's not humbling. That's you showing off and being like, you can't buy this because you're not trading. It's like you're forcing people, in a sense, like, you know, reverse psychology, when you know you're wrong and you're sitting there crying and then the person feels bad for you. It's like that, like, nigga nah, that's not cool, and I don't agree with that. He continues to say they're not used to seeing people this young doing this and living like this. I see it. Well, I can't talk for everybody, but I do know a lot of young people who are making a lot of money in Jamaica. But I guess he's right in a sense in that you don't really see it unless you live in certain parts of the country. If I was where I came from foreign or had a certain last name, I'd be normal to them. But because I'm a youth from the inner city who made something for myself untraditionally without having to kiss ass, I'm hype. Life is about perspective. Not everyone will see life the way we see it. That's why 1% successful, 99% suffering. You can either choose to be motivated by other people's success, or a little hater who kisses ass and still suffering. You see, that the part is the not humble part. You don't need to be like, because not everyone is kissing ass. So what are you saying? If they don't choose to be motivated by other people, they're kissing ass. You have people who are motivated by themselves. You know what I mean? But I guess that's not what he meant. I'm just, you know, digging a little deeper into what he's saying. But there's not 1% people successful. So your accuracy is wrong, Mr. Billionaire. But yeah, you're a youth. There are many youths from the inner city who made it the non-traditional ways. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're just talking about trading in general, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who have made it in trading and probably have never said anything. But that's just from your knowledge, your understanding, and that's why you're not humbled. That's why people are like, he's not humble, he's this, he's that, da da da. And I can agree with them, because that's how you come across. You do. But then, you know, it's not really none of my business, because he's still making money, and he still has this cute little dog that I want to steal, and he's doing well for himself. So I just don't agree with everything he does. That's just my humbled opinion. And yeah, if in time, we all learn as we get older. So not everything he says I'm going to agree with, and not everything I say he's going to agree with, because I'm pretty sure if he sees this he's going to be like, oh, that's not what I meant, blah blah blah. Yeah. So Mr. Billionaire, if you ever see this, I got you. We have different perspectives on things, so we won't always agree, and we can agree to disagree. Like what I think Mr. Fletcher said that to me one time. We can agree to disagree. Yes, we can. So that's just my little 2 cents for today. I will come back with the final look. This is just my eye look for the night, because I'm bored and it's Friday. So for all of you people who are looking at teachers as not teachers and not humans, and we're not supposed to do this, we're not supposed to swear, we're not supposed to curse, mind your damn business. And I'll be back shortly with the final look. And guys, this is the final look. I like it. No lashes today. I'm tired of wearing lashes, and I'm destroying my own personal lashes. So this is the final look, all done with my strawberry shake palette from ColourPop. And like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Did y'all see Gorilla Glue hair girl made $21,000 on FundMe? Don't mind all my scars. What am I doing wrong with my life? $21,000 US dollars at that. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Why aren't I making that in I need a viral moment. What could I do to get a viral moment? I think about this every day. Not something that would tarnish my reputation, but what could I honestly do to get a viral moment? Gorilla Glue girl, holla at me, because I need to know. She made $21,000 off her video. By the way, she got the glue out her hair. She's fine now. But she made $21,000. She has over 600,000 followers now on Instagram. Isn't that funny how we allow following to know, like, demand our life? It's kind of pathetic. We're pathetic human beings. Oh my god. Anyway,
I am so fab. It's your girl Cookie. Fuck you thought, bitch.